There's some cabins here that Emily thought captured the spirit of the reserve. To the reserve, and the same goes for a lot of hunting parties or seasonal sports fishermen. They often rent one of the cabins we have up by Chila Lake and set out from there. Not so much this time of year, though. Great, you got 'em all. We've got a printer back at the lodge, and I promised to print 'em out for Emily so I can take it from here. Thanks for all your help. Hey, I just heard from Paul, and it seems we might have a missing hiker. Got lost this morning and didn't end up at a meeting point as planned. Search and rescue's tied up elsewhere, so Paul went out looking for him. We'd sure appreciate some extra help, though. So, the missing fella's name is James Worthington, 36. Headed out into Highton Peaks this morning. If you can pick up on his trail, then we'll get a better idea of where he might have ended up. We think he might have started his hike from the Chopeka outpost. He was supposed to meet a friend by the tower in Willowpeg, so start your search in Chopeka. Messing up our fire watchtowers yet. She's been out looking for Roosevelt elk with Beatty recently, and I guess at some point she got the idea to hang an elk trophy up in one of the Calburn towers. She asked if you could help out by bagging one. Roosevelt elk can be real tricky to find, but she mentioned seeing some pass by a hunting stand in Calburn several times in the past. That's as good a place as any to start. In case you haven't noticed, Emily is fascinated by the Roosevelt. I guess the only thing out here she fancies more is Paul. The two have grown quite close over the seasons. Listen, Tramp Fine is gone. No sign of him anywhere. That means no bad signs either. But I've got a bad feeling about this. The last one to see him was a hiker, not too far from Mount Kraken. Tramp Fine used to tell me he thought there was a secret government facility or some such up by that mountain. Now, that's just a bunch of hokum, of course, but I can tell you what ain't. Mount Kraken is bear country, and Jonathan's been getting too darn close to those bears. Could you head on out there and see if you can find out what's going on? I'll do what I can on my end. Topeka was an important area to the indigenous population before the frontier expansion and smallpox epidemic. The descendants have a reservation elsewhere today, but the reserve has worked with them to raise some totem monuments to honor these grounds. Heading southwest, as expected. That's where Paul's looking. Should have found him by now, though. Why don't you keep following the track and see if it veers off somewhere? Great, you found his track. Seems like he was heading southwest, as expected. That's where Paul's looking. Should have found him by now, though. Why don't you keep following the track and see if it veers off somewhere? Looks like he went off the trail here. Maybe he tried to take a shortcut? In that case, he'd end up north of where Paul and the others are looking. I'll let him know he shifted direction. Paul just radioed in that they found the hiker. He was lost further north, as you suspected. Thanks a lot. We would have still been searching if not for you. Paul also wanted me to send his thanks to you. I asked him about any new challenges he had, but he said he was busy and had to meet someone. Someone, huh? $10 says he's hanging out in Emily's tower as we speak. Well, at least his dad wasn't too busy to come up with a new challenge. There's a ground blind down by Heighton River. It's a great place for moose hunting. Paul and his dad have got a friendly competition going. See if you can beat their record. Moose are nearsighted, so they don't scare easily. The real issue is finding them in the first place. The calm of the river down the valley as the sun sets. Wow. Calburn's not just great for Roosevelt hunting. The river is a great fishing spot, too. Yeah, I've hooked me some nice ones in that river over the years. Caught a big tiger muskie just last season. Seen him anywhere near Heighton Peaks, so he likely hasn't gone north. Tried to reach Hope, too, but he's out hunting or something. That's got to be his track. Better find out where it leads. Seems to be heading down from the mountain. What's that? Looks like Tramp Vine's bag. And the tracks just end there? No blood or anything? Strange. Alright, I don't think there's much else you can do at the moment. I'll just have to get search and rescue out here. You know, I spotted some tracks earlier, close to where you're at right now. I'll send the coordinates.